And I support the calls made regarding the National Ambulance Service and the need for further engagement and urgent further engagement. We had the Minister for Health in Clare yesterday, and she was out in the very west of Clare in Kilkee, and she saw for herself the distances involved. And, you know, the people who suffer most when there's a strike are the people, the vulnerable people, and the people who are the furthest distance away from the emergency departments. So I would call on all parties to reflect, because it is critical at this stage. Leader, what I would like to call on is a national audit on vacant properties in the ownership of the state. Between local authorities, the HSE, Irish Rail, Bus Éireann, the Department of Education, and the myriad of other state organisations, semi-state organisations, and so on. The amount of derelict property is significant. We are in a housing crisis, and in that context, we need to look at derelict properties. I've highlighted on a number of occasions properties in County Clare that have been idle for years, some owned by the OPW. There's a significant estate of property owned by the OPW that's lying vacant, and I would suggest that in every county in this country there are houses that are in the ownership of the OPW that are boarded up for one reason or another. In many of our towns and villages they exist. But it's not just the OPW, it's a whole myriad of agencies across the state spectrum. What I would like to see is an audit led by the Department of Taoiseach to establish exactly where we are and how these properties can be brought into use, and to start with the ones that have been vacant for years, and then move it up along to the ones that have been vacant just for a small number of years. And I think that it will be an exercise worth doing, because at the end of the day, the state is the biggest property owner in the country.